Just some house cleaning. Quiddy and Jelani will be ruled out for Sunday. Thought we had a really good week of practice, finished with a spirited practice today. A lot of fun. Excited to be back in Indy for a home game. Know we got one of the top teams in the NFL coming in, so work cut out for us, but excited to be with our home crowd. Hopefully it'll be a noisy crowd and a loud one, but I know the guys are excited, and hopefully we'll meet the challenge.
Jeff, do you have any comments about the inquiry into your hiring by the FPA?
No, I respect the question, but I'm a refrain. We're getting ready for Philly, and we're moving to it, right?
Jeff, we didn't see Braden out there when we were out there. Did he not practice today?
No, little back issue, so we'll just see how it works out the next day or two, and then see how he feels on Sunday.
Is there an issue with whatever illness? Like you guys have had 3 guys on illness. Is that the same thing going through you guys, or is it different stuff?
Yeah, I mean, everybody. I mean, it's a little bit different, but everybody's had some illness, so we're just trying to make sure we, just follow normal procedures, right? Take care of each other, wash your hands a bunch, do all those things. But yeah, little sick bug going through. So just told guys to be mindful of that time of year, right?
This might be a little personal, but I'm just curious, logistically, like, are you living in a hotel? Like, I would assume you don't have a place here still.
You're right.
Your family's still back home? Like, you're not living in Nurse's guest house, are you?
No. I love the question, though. No, I am in a, I'm up in a, I'm not going to tell you exactly where. It's probably not smart. But no, I am not in, I am in a little residence by myself right now.
Jeff, how have you tried to put your fingerprint on this team?
I just can't get over the guest house. That was well played. Well played by you. I didn't even know he had one, but that you put me in, it's even better. That's go give it again, Jeff.
How have you tried to put your fingerprint on this team?
Probably the 2 biggest things, probably accountability. I'm one of those guys. That's just kind of my personality. So making sure guys understand I want to be held accountable to what my job is and what my role is. I expect the same from them. And then energy, right? Energy and effort. Every time I go out there, I hope that they see the joy that I have being around this game and encourage those guys to battle it. But probably those 2 things are the biggest point of emphasis for me right now.
By and large, you haven't changed a lot of the day-to-day.
We've changed some. We've changed a little bit of structure and a little bit of install stuff, but nothing major, man. I mean, especially offensively, we've been understaffed. I've said it a number of times, so it's hard to make any massive changes. But I like the tempo where we are. We do probably more competitive drills, 1 versus 1s. I love that, and I loved it as a player. I think it's a great way to polish your craft, and so been excited about that. And the guys have really stepped up and met it.
What went into the decision to practice outside Wednesday?
If the field's good, I'm going out every day. So, yeah. It was perfect, right? It was good weather. The guys liked it. If I can get on grass, we're going to be on grass. The ice and the slipperiness of the field is really what persuaded me to go off of. But no, if we can be on grass, we're going to be out there.
Is that for health? That's for health purposes?
Yeah. Yeah, and I like the energy outside. I just think it's, when you go inside, you can feel a little bit antiseptic, right? You're tight, you got one field, so you're kind of made. I love being outside, and these dudes are plenty tough. I'm the softest of all of us, so I can just bundle up, and then we're all good.
As much of a whirlwind as last week was, I imagine, was there a moment this week that it hit you like, this is real? Like, I'm going to be here for 8 weeks, and like, I'm the coach right now.
Yeah, last night it probably did. Reg and I were talking. It was his birthday, and so we sat in his office for a little bit and just had a great conversation. And I felt like, from a staff perspective and from a practice perspective, we had 2 really good days, and we were expecting a good 3rd day. Everything was installed, so I felt very comfortable. That's the first time I really. Yeah, just took a breath and just kind of probably appreciated the moment. I've had a great time. I've really enjoyed it, but that was the first time I could kick back and Weez and I had some good laughs, and a bunch of the guys came in. It was a lot of fun.
Jeff, I feel like last week, simplify was kind of the big word that you were using, Parks was using.
Yeah.
Is that a word that you want to continue to use, or do you feel like now that you are a little bit more settled and Parks is a little bit more settled, you can do a little bit more?
No, no, that word is, yeah, it's an indicative word of the way I think about football, right? As fast and that we can have our players play, as fast as they can respond. That's what I love. I think it's the best way to play football. I mean, you think that's the way I played my whole career, right? Like you try to max out and put the pressure on the other team, and you can only do that if you're clear, concise, and ready to rock. And so, that's a word you'll hear a lot.
Jeff, with all that's been said about your coaching experience, has there been something just since last week and a half that you have been able to draw on from your 3 years at Hebron in Georgia?
Yeah, on the headsets actually last week, because I had done all those roles, right? I had been a coordinator. I had, so I called plays. I'd put game plans together. I had heard offense and defense. And just for the casual fan, listening to defense headsets is much more fun than offense. So, but yeah, that was I would say that's very similar. Just making sure we are all on the same page. The way people communicate, whether it's formation or personnel groups or all of those things, I felt very comfortable in that position. And so I told everybody yesterday I was at peace. Right when I get to the grass, that's my favorite part.
A couple more earlier in the week. Colton Gauthier earlier in the week.
Oh yeah.
And he was talking about like you made time to text him back and have a little bit of communication. How important has that been just to still cultivate the relationships from either your playing career, high school, coaching stuff?
I love it, man. Yeah, I've talked to a lot of the former guys. They've all called me, and a lot of them are in college now, and so just getting their experience and just laughing about old times, and got a lot of memes, from them or whatever they're called, the Ted Lasso thing, and all kinds of stuff, right? They're all very smart guys and love to play jokes, but I loved it, and I told them those experiences I draw on them, the passion they play with, and some of the games that we won. Those are highlights for me. Just like my playing career, those are true highlights and things I take a ton of pride in. So to relive that with those guys has been awesome.
Why is it?
Last one here.
Go. Mine's more of a joke.
I like those better.
Yeah, I was gonna say, apparently. Anything with Matt and like the shoulder in terms of watching his reps in practice, or is it good, full go?
No, man, he's done a great job, and after that first few days of practice, trying to get volume throwing, he's done well. They're all, the three of those guys are into a rhythm. They understand what reps they want and how they kind of work through it. But no, man, Matt's done a great job and responded really well.
Just one thing, a little trivial sort of, but locker room, no ping pong, no cornhole. Was that you, or was that?
No, that happened before I got here. So I don't know when it happened, but I know that was addressed before I got here.
Because I know there's not. You guys never had that in your play.
No, but I didn't do anything with it. When I got here, it had been changed.